Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're jumping in to do an updated price prediction for Solana. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified about future videos, make sure to smash the bell notification icon. We're dropping videos every single day on the channel, so you're going to want to get notified. And don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be linked in the description below. We've also just launched a brand new private investors group. There's also going to be a link to that in the description below. It's completely free. Make sure you join and get in on the action. So let's jump into the video. We're talking about Solana, and Solana has been performing very, very well throughout the course of 2024 thus far. We did a previous price prediction video on Solana back in February of this year, right around when the price was just over $100. And if we zoom in here, this data is actually from the previous price prediction we did. We can see the price was sitting just above $101, $102 here. So very interesting to just look back and see how far Solana has come, even because today we're sitting at a price of $181.36. So we are up significantly since February when we made this previous price prediction video. And Solana has just been putting in new higher highs. And from a fundamental and on-chain perspective, Solana seems to be blowing everything out of the water. So that's why we're making this updated price prediction video. Some of the variables that we're going to look at in our price prediction equation have changed. And again, even more bullish now on Solana than previously due to a lot of these on-chain factors and a lot of the price action that we've seen over the past 4 to 5 months. So again, we know Solana is a layer 1 blockchain solution. If you're new to this space, again, Solana is a competing layer 1 to the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Near protocols, Sui, or some of the other newer layer 1s. But Solana had a very big run up in price in the previous 2021 cycle. We saw a huge amount of hype around Solana, especially around the NFT market. And again, we saw a big collapse in the Solana price in the aftermath of the whole FTX debacle as well. We went all the way down to prices around $8 to $10 at the lows of the 2022 bear market before Solana picked up again. And as we said, we're currently sitting at $181 here today at the end of July 2024. So again, if you notice, when we made our previous price prediction video, we were looking at Solana in the context of decentralized finance because there's been a lot of stuff happening on Solana in the DeFi ecosystem. And all the way back in February when we made this previous video, we can see that Solana was actually only the 5th largest chain in terms of all total value locked within decentralized finance, with a TVL of just above, let's see, I think about $2 billion is what we've got here on the chart. And when you look at the Solana percentage makeup of the TVL in DeFi Llama for everything on decentralized finance, it was sitting at about 2.61% of total DeFi market share. If we jump over to DeFi Llama and look at that again, we can see that Solana is now up at 5.43% with over $5.422 billion locked in terms of TVL within the decentralized finance ecosystem. So we're seeing more than a doubling in terms of growth for how Solana has become an even bigger player in the overall DeFi landscape. We can see that it is now the 3rd largest network in terms of total value locked in terms of all of DeFi, behind only Ethereum and Tron. So since the previous price prediction we made, Solana has jumped ahead of both Arbitrum and Binance Smart Chain in terms of total value locked in the DeFi ecosystem. And we've also grown from 2 billion at TVL all the way up to over or almost 5 billion according to this here, 5.442 billion US dollars in terms of total value locked. So Solana is continuing to gain market share, and it seems like it's taking some of that from Ethereum. We can see Ethereum has gone from about 61.11% back in February to about 59.97%. So Ethereum is ever so slightly down, but Solana has taken some of that market share from both Binance Smart Chain and Arbitrum as well, has doubled its TVL and also doubled its market share, more than doubled it in terms of decentralized finance. If we look at Solana's chart as well, this is the Solana to Bitcoin chart, Solana versus BTC. We can see that Solana has been outperforming Bitcoin significantly really since the middle of 2023. So this uptrend and this yellow line here just showing us the significant outperformance of Solana versus BTC over the course of the past 12 to 15 months or so. We can see that Bitcoin was outperforming Solana. We saw Solana had a very big drop off in terms of the bear market for 2022, which lasted into the first quarter and second quarter of 2023, where Bitcoin obviously outperformed Solana as Solana went even lower. But right at this point here, June, July 2023, we saw those tides turn, and Solana has been on a rip to the upside versus Bitcoin and has been significantly outperforming Bitcoin since that June, July period of last year. And over the course of the past 12 months, we've seen significant growth for Solana versus Bitcoin. So excellent performance here for Solana versus Bitcoin. It's definitely been one of the best performers of the large caps in the crypto space. And we can see that in terms of Bitcoin outperformance, Solana has outperformed Bitcoin by a factor of 400% in the past 12 months alone. So very bullish sentiment going on for Solana. If we jump over and look at some of the stuff we were mentioning in terms of on-chain data, we can see just how dominant Solana has been this year in 2024 thus far as well. So the data we're looking at here is year to date. So since January 1st, 2024, in terms of daily active addresses, we can see there's a lot of stuff going on near protocol as well. But Solana in this kind of luminous green line has been a very healthy performer and has been one of the best performers, particularly in recent months since April, May, June of 2024, in terms of the total daily active addresses, often in excess of kind of 1.4, 1.5 million. And even in the past few weeks alone in June and July, we've seen a very big uptick in Solana daily active addresses, putting in very healthy numbers as one of the top performing layer ones. If we look at the daily transactions, this is where Solana is blowing everything out of the water as well. We're seeing 25 million daily transactions here in April on Solana, this growing up to even 37 million transactions per day on Solana in April of this year. We can see that that's significantly more than Near Protocol, Polygon, Sui, etc., which are a factor of multitude below where Solana is. And what's even more healthy for me is see how this green line is on a pretty steady, healthy uptrend here. We had this big spike for Aptos here at one point in May, but again, big spikes don't mean much. What's better is seeing this kind of very consistent growth over time and seeing Solana consistently doing more than 35 to 40 million daily transactions on chain every single day. So that's super consistent and showing us really where people are actually using Solana on a daily basis, doing transactions. The chain is earning fees and earning revenue. If we see the DEX trading volumes, again, Solana and Ethereum by far and away is the two networks that are leading the way in terms of decentralized exchange volume. We can see Ethereum doing 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 billion. Certain days Solana is outperforming Ethereum in terms of DEX volume. Particularly recently, we can see a number of days here where Solana is doing 2.4 billion. It's doing more than Ethereum on specific days, but there's kind of this battle going on right now with the DEX volume and Solana versus Ethereum. Every other day they're having a battle for the winner in terms of DEX trading volumes. And again, if we look at revenues, we can see that Ethereum has been typically the one doing the most amount of revenue in terms of what's been happening on chain from an on-chain perspective. But Solana has kind of been making ground here as Ethereum has seen a drop off in revenues recently. And even more recently on the fees side of things, we can see that Solana is even beginning to earn more daily fees on chain than Ethereum as well. So lots of bullish sentiment from an on-chain technical analysis perspective for Solana versus Ethereum and versus many of the other layer 1 solutions. And for all of these reasons and everything that we've just mentioned, I'm revising this price prediction for Solana because of the fact that we're seeing so much bullish sentiment and we're seeing everything happening from an on-chain perspective with huge amounts of volume on Solana. So if we look at our previous price prediction, these were the numbers that we came up with in February of this year for a bear case, base case, and bull case scenario. We said that in a bear case, Solana would get to about a 2.37% dominance and get to a price of $208. In a base case, we said we'd get up to $326. And in a bull case, we said we'd get all the way up to $521 with a dominance level peaking at 3%. Interestingly, if we jump over to the Solana dominance, we've smashed through the 3% dominance level weeks ago, and we're all the way up at a 3.59% dominance level for Solana versus the rest of the crypto market. And I think this goes hand in hand with a lot of the stuff that we're seeing in terms of people choosing to use Solana from an on-chain perspective. So we smashed through this dominance target, and also hence why we're making a revised price prediction. So jumping on, we're going to look at a bear case, base case, and bull case price prediction once again for Solana. Okay guys, very briefly, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is EchoPay. EchoPay and the team are making it super easy and extremely seamless for you to purchase all of your favorite EVM crypto coins and meme coins on the blockchain. All you need to do is head over to echopay.xyz. You can open up their application and sign in with a Google account or similar. They've built in this extremely simple to use interface with single sign-on. And as you can see, you can simply sign in with an existing Gmail or Google account and use their platform to select and purchase your favorite meme coins. For example, they've got Pepe, they've got Brett, they've got Boop, they've got a bunch of other meme coins to select from. And again, if you filter by DeFi, they've got some of the most popular DeFi tokens like Uniswap, Chainlink, Lido, Avo, the Graph token, and even Pendle, which has been one of the biggest performers this year so far as well. So give EchoPay a try, guys. I'm going to be talking with the founder of EchoPay on the channel as well. These guys are building something super cool, creating a very simple interface for you to interact and purchase your favorite cryptos. Head over to app.echopay.xyz. You can grab the link in the description below. I'm going to leave a link to make it super easy for you guys to jump over here, check it out, create an account, and purchase your first tokens. It is super easy, and I'm super excited to be partnering with these guys. A very genuine group of people, a great team behind the project, and you guys can check it out for yourselves. In a bear case scenario, what we're saying this time is that the total crypto market cap in a bear case scenario would peak at around $4 trillion US. If Solana can get up to a 4.2% dominance level, again, it's not too far away from 4.2 currently at about 3.6%. That would give Solana a $168 billion overall market cap, and dividing that by 468 million SOL tokens gives us a price target of $359 US, which is about a 1.9x from today's prices. In a base case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $6 trillion US. If Solana can get up to a 5% dominance level, that would give it a $300 billion US market cap. And again, dividing it by 468 million SOL tokens gives us a base case price target of about $641 US, which is about a 3.4x from today's prices. Finally, in our most bullish case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could peak around $8 trillion US. If Solana can get all the way up to a 5.8% overall dominance level, that would give us a $464 billion US overall market cap. And again, dividing it by 468 million SOL tokens gives us a $991 US price target for Solana, which is about a 5.24x from today's prices. So this price prediction has been revised upwards for all the reasons that we've mentioned previously in this video. We're seeing huge amounts of adoption really in terms of Solana from an on-chain perspective, and the dominance level going through the roof in recent months as well. the other thing worth noting, and I've just made some notes here, is thinking about Solana versus Ethereum in terms of, being the real layer one scalable solution that will gain mass adoption. And Solana is currently trading at about 21.1% of the overall Ethereum market cap. So what that means is we've got Ethereum sitting at a $399 billion US dollar market cap. Solana's at an $84 billion market cap, which means Solana is trading at about 21.1% of ETH. In my opinion, Solana is currently undervalued when it comes to comparing it to Ethereum. Again, this is not financial advice, but looking at all the uptick in on-chain metrics, all of the daily active users, the number of daily transactions happening on Solana, in my opinion, it would be very, not easy, but very doable for Solana to get to about a 33% of Ethereum's market cap as we progress through this bull cycle. So going from 21.1% up to a 33% of ETH overall market cap would be very doable in the next 12 to 18 months. So again, if we were to assume that Ethereum was able to get up to about $11,000 by the peak of the bull cycle, that would give Ethereum about a 1.322 trillion overall market cap. And if Solana was able to get to 33% of Ethereum's market cap at 1.322 trillion, that would give Solana a 436 billion US dollar market cap. Interestingly, this $436 billion market cap is very close to our bull case scenario, which is about 464 billion. So again, it's just another way to think about the price prediction by comparing Solana to Ethereum and thinking about the fact that, in my opinion, Solana is undervalued versus Ethereum right now. And if Solana can get up to about 33% of ETH's overall market cap, that would give it, a $436 billion overall market cap by the peak, which is very close to this $464 billion, which would put the price in that kind of $900 to $1,000 per Solana range. So that is a revised price prediction for Solana. Lots of bullish sentiment around Solana at the moment. In my opinion, still undervalued, given the fact that we're seeing so much of that on-chain uptick in activity and people actually using Solana on a daily and weekly basis. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well, and if you want to get notified, make sure to smash that bell notification icon. We're dropping videos pretty much every single day. Don't forget to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin and jump into the private investors group. The link is down below. It is completely free. You can get insights, and we have live calls every week that you can join, get your questions answered, and make progress in this space. We'll catch you in the next one.